My name is BJ Carney. I'm the Vice President of Geoscience and Innovation at Northeast Natural Energy. Northeast Natural Energy is an upstream operator in northern West Virginia. We're currently the 5th largest operator in the state and top 10 in the Appalachian Basin. The Appalachian Basin has become the gold standard as far as environmental stewardship. We all have to be very careful about what we're doing and make sure that we are using best practices and being good stewards of the land we're developing. Back in the late 2018-2019 timeframe, we started to get questions about ESG. And so we began coming up with a plan to implement practical ways that we could improve the various aspects of our business. One of the early things we did is we underwent the journey of natural gas certification. Equitable Origin and MiQ organizations require third-party auditors to come in and verify numbers, verify equipment, verify sites to make sure that we are doing what we say we're doing. In order for us to really tackle the problem, we had to first understand where our emissions specifically were coming from. And so we take advantage of measurement techniques and monitoring techniques to make a checklist of areas to tackle and began to research different ways we could reduce our emissions. First and foremost, we really needed to try to remove emissions from our pneumatics. They were the low-hanging fruit, and that's the first thing we tackled. So we began to research, pilot, or test various technologies that were in lockstep with where our assets were located. Not a lot of road access, tough to get large trucks in and out of our sites, very little access to usable power. The Catharo system required no power, and so it was a no-brainer for us to pilot the tanks to reduce our pneumatic emissions or remove our pneumatic emissions, essentially. I like to say it's a simple solution to a difficult problem, and it just works. It works for us. In 2023, our methane intensity was 0.016, which put us in the top 1% of all world operators. And that number is almost solely due to replacement of every single pneumatic controller or institution of the Catharo system into those controllers, essentially reduced our pneumatic emissions to zero. As we look at different technologies towards our ESG initiatives, we first say, hey, how do they move the needle as far as emissions reductions or improving our governance as a company? And then we also have to make sure the economics make sense. For instance, our flyovers that we do quarterly are not that expensive as far as bang for your buck. And one of the things that attracted us to Catharos is that it's not an expensive system to implement. What you're getting out of that is so much more valuable than what we're paying for that. So from a relationship and clarity standpoint, making sure we're doing things in this fashion is invaluable. The EPA protocols, they're a minor hindrance. You know, when you hold up what we have versus what's required from the EPA, we really are not going to see a lot of effect from the new Quad O regulations and the methane tax. We're already doing those things just in best practices of our operations. Most of us are from West Virginia or surrounding communities, and folks who live there are very proud of where they're from, and they want to take care of it. They're hikers, they're fishermen, they're hunters, they're outdoorsmen. We enjoy the environment, and we all want to keep it clean and create value for the local community through what we do and how we do it.